I'm still sweating a bit. I haven't had my shower today. I'm going to be having my shower shortly. All right. I'm going to give everybody time to get in here. This is about the greeting card exchange.
You can cut through anything with this flashlight.
Here it is, folks. We have 9 on the Canadian list, and I have no idea how many are on the American list. But it worked out really well. Let me just put this on live chat, and then we'll let everybody get through the ads first. And I'm doing much better today. Doing much better today. And don't want to talk about the flu that I have because, I just don't want to talk about it. I'll probably do a rumble on it in a couple of weeks because it's all very exciting. Hey, Lisa, how are you, darling? Okay, so let me just, I'm feeling better, but I needed people I'm still doing a little bit foggy. Okay, guys, I'm still a little bit foggy. All right. Now, firstly, the timeline for giving me your addresses for the greeting card exchange is over. It was supposed to be cut off on the 1st of November, but I got sick. So it is now. Today is the 5th of November. Happy birthday to my sister, who is how many years sober? I don't know, 35, somewhere around there. I am a little stuffy, and it's not up here, it's in here, and it's okay. I'm doing really, really well. The fever is, I'm still a little weak, but I've been stepping outside and getting some fresh air, and I'm fine. I'll be better soon. Now, the greeting card exchange, the time for you to get your addresses in is officially passed. So please don't send me any more emails, or please don't send me any emails asking to become a part of the greeting card exchange because I'm already working on it. Hey. So here's how it's going to work. I got 9 Canadian names, myself included, on the bottom. So I'm going to do a separate, it's all the same exchange, but I'm going to match up Canadians with Canadians and Americans with Americans. Yes, Sherry, I got it. I got your email, Sherry. Yes, you're on the list. Now what's going to happen is I'm going to go down this list, and everybody's going to get 5 names. All right. And remember, now you've committed to sending out 5 greeting cards. You can tell by I would like to try and match up states and stuff, but that's a lot more work than I have the brain power for. So over the next day or two, please, for those folks in the greeting card exchange, keep an eye on your email. You will be getting your list. All right. And remember, no bulky little packets of hope in those cards. But you'll be getting your list, and everybody needs to, when you get your 5 names, prepare your cards and your little things of hope, your little packets of hope. And please be sure you have mailed them out by the 30th of November. Because remember, the mail system is going to be inundated in December. All right. I am so thrilled. This is our 3rd annual greeting card exchange. Can you believe it? It's our 3rd annual greeting card exchange. And I think we're going to continue with this vein, like the Seeds of Hope exchange, from now on, because this is one way. Think about it. All right. This is how this works. This person is going to get 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 addresses. And then when they get these 5 addresses, they'll mail out the cards. Then this person is going to get 5 addresses. So it's kind of like a chain letter. Sorry, guys, it's a beautiful day here and I'm just hot. I am feeling much, much better. Much, much better. So I have the lists made. In the next few days, I'm going to start on it as soon as I get off of here. In the next few days, you're going to receive an email saying greeting card exchange list, and you're going to get your 5 names. And everybody who sends out a card, all right, it's not difficult to send out 5 cards. You're reaching out and touching someone. It almost sounds icky. You're reaching out and physically connecting with one of our YouTube family. This is our community, right? So you're reaching out and you're connecting. And there's people out there who never get a Christmas card or never get a greeting card from, family, people who don't bother anymore. And next thing you know, think about it this way. That person you're sending the card to everybody's going to get, if everybody participates properly, is going to get between 5 and 10 greeting cards. And in those greeting cards is going to be an entire garden, isn't there? Right? So be ready. It's coming this week. Keep an eye on your email for your list. Isn't this exciting? Now, since we're here, if you notice, I have the Advent calendar out. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to clear my desk here in a second. And I'm going to get out the box of tea. And we're going to build our Advent calendar. Now, there's 30 tea bags, but only 24 places on the board. So we're going to do something extra so that we can continue to connect every day throughout December with a cup of tea of the day. Little tea breaks, little live tea breaks where we sample the tea of the day and we talk. This is a way for all of us. People have been torn apart. Families and friendships and things have been torn apart and people have been left. Like even when I had the shower, when I was getting ready to do the shower, I said, well, what are the protocols for doing a public thing now? Angie said, Bev, it's over. Have the shower. Well, some of us got sick. And we're just going to have to learn to live with this like the flu now, aren't we? Right? We're just going to have to learn. Yeah, I'm on my last box of Kleenex. We're just going to have to learn to live with this. Every time, this is my second bout of this. I'm not going to say it because, yeah, it has been confirmed. Although I don't trust the tests and I didn't take the test, but let's just say one of the group of us who got sick took the test and it came out positive. They had to test 3 times before they got that positive, but that's just the way it is. Every time, now when I got this last year, I was down with it for 10 days on Mucinex. This time, this is day 7 and I'm back to work. Yes, I'm a little bit weak. Yes, I'm still a little bit wonky, but I'm doing fine. I'm doing fine, right? But there's a lot of people who have been give me a second. There's a lot of people who have been separated from their families over opinions, over jobs, over politics, and, oh, you're a safety pin. And this way is a way of kind of restarting. Hey, Fiona. This is kind of a way. Do I have another safety pin? I do. Of restarting or rebooting how things are supposed to be. Reaching out and connecting with people. If there's people in your life that you used to always be connected with and aren't, well, they're not there. If they're not there, we are. We are the new family, right? So there's a lot of people out there alone. We've said this before. Rejected, neglected, elderly, afraid. This is our way of reaching out to each other. Little physical reminder that somebody gives a crap, right? So that's why I'm so excited. So, and this was a gift last year, not last year, but several months ago from the folks at 4 Jars. And this is Greenfield collection of premium tea, and there is 30 of them. Let's get this plastic off here. And we're going to use this to refill our advent calendar. Because what we did this last December, and it was a really wonderful way, even if it was only 15 minutes a day, for some of us to come together, an excuse to come together and try a tea and maybe talk about holidays past or talk about your plans or it doesn't matter. It's for us to get together every day and communicate. Hi, Linda Bob, how's it going? So let's have a look. I'm gonna try and make this there. Sorry, folks. I'm gonna see if I can't change my cell phone holder. I just want to make sure that the microphone is, whoops, that the microphone, please let me know if you can still hear me. And now I'm going to tilt you guys forward. Oh yeah, that's going to work. Okay, so here is our box of tea. Oh, wow. How does this work? How am I supposed to open this? Oh, wow. Okay, hang on. Oh my. Look at this. I think there's more than 30 tea here. There's 30 varieties. Oh my goodness. 30 varieties. There's 120 in here, guys. Holy smokes. I thought there was only 30 tea bags. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Well, I don't know about anybody else, but my greeting cards may get a cup of tea in them too this year. All right. Holy, Howie. Oh, I don't know where he is. I had no idea. Look. Jackpot! All right, I'm just trying to get them all out of the box here. I've never opened it. I had no idea. There's 30 varieties, and there's 4 of every tea. There is 4 of every one of these teas. So, be ready, folks, because and I'm sorry I can't do this for everybody. Oh my goodness. Is that them all? Look. All of my cards that I send out are going to get a cup of tea. My God. Howie, are you nearby? Look at this. So, holy lifting. Now, so let's put our advent calendar together. And now this is puka tea, but we're not, you know what? Let's just hang on a second here. Let me see the box. Let me see the box. I'm going to take this box. Hang on a second, folks. Now, let's just, I think I have some craft scissors here. And I'm just going to pink around the edges of this. That's not doing very good either. It just makes it look more rubbly. See, now you're not just looking at my face yakking, are you? Or talking. All right. Let's get rid of these little bits of garbage here. Now, where is my glue stick? Where's my glue stick? Yeah, folks, I never know what's going on in my office here. So I'm going to take a piece of tape because I can't find my glue stick. Okay. I'll go heavy duty. And now we're going to take this and we're going to cover the puka or pucka. I do believe it's pucka. And there we go. Now, this is the Greenfield tea collection. See? Now, I'm just going to ruffle through these, and I'll probably get more than one. And I'm just going to start putting these. Yeah, really, eh? I'm going to start putting these in. Now, these are not in no particular order, 3, 21, 24. But we are going to tuck a few in here for the 30, right? So here is Strawberry Gourmet Black Tea. Sounds good. I'll put you in there. And what's this? Floral Cloud Green Tea. I'm not fond of green teas. Honey Linden Black Tea. Oops, get you in there. Just like that. What do we got here? Milky Oolong. In other words, we put milk in this one. Thank you for telling me. Spring Melody Black Tea. So we're not going to go by what's on here anymore. We're going to go by what's on the back of this. I'm not a fan of Earl Grey. These are all the Floral Cloud. Earl Grey. Spring Melody we've done. I shouldn't have pulled all of these out, I guess. Ooh, Festive Grape. We'll put you here. See what I mean? We're just going to keep this advent calendar We've got the Milky Oolong, Spring Melody. Let's move some of these over so we get something different here. Milky Oolong, Festive Grape, Silver Fujian. I have no idea what that is. They're getting caught. There we go. Now we're going to fold this back and put more in. Me, it's Earl Grey. I used to love it, but until I was pregnant. Earl Grey's okay if you put lemon and honey in it. But somebody made the mistake of giving it to me. I shouldn't have emptied all of these. Christmas Mystery. Well, we know that's going to have to go on the 24th. Let's find the 24th. Christmas Mystery. We'll put that one as the Christmas Eve tea. Hey? I know I'm boring, but all right, what do we have here? Barberry Garden. And these were a gift from Lemon Spark from Mike and his family at 4 Jars months ago, and I've been saving them for just this occasion. What do we got here? We got that one. Let's start looking in this pile. What do we have here? Ooh, Howie. I got jasmine tea here for you. Jasmine tea. Oh, we love jasmine tea. Okay. Quince and ginger. Maybe a green tea, but you know what? We will manage. And what's this one? Is that Jasmine Dream? Okay, we already did Jasmine Dream. We've done Festive Grape. I'm not fond of mint, but you know what? We'll put that in there anyway. Throw those aside. And this is Golden Ceylon. I have no idea what that means, but now I'm starting to get smart and take the extra ones and put them over there. Now what do we have? We had Silver Fujian. The Silver Fujian over here. Classic breakfast. I love black breakfast tea. You know, I've always just been an Orange Pico fan. It took me years to get used to. Ooh, Flying Dragon. All right. We're almost there, folks. I know this is boring. Japanese Sencha. And we got that one. Rich Chamomile. And Japanese Sencha. Flying Dragon we did. English Edition black tea. I think Howie and I are going to have a, that's the Flying Dragon. Did we do Jasmine Dream? I know I did yes, we did. Kenyan Sunrise. Oh my goodness. These are absolutely beautifully packaged. If the packaging is any indication of the quality of the tea, Quince Ginger, I think we already did. Floral Cloud. I'm sorry, guys. If I wasn't doing this live, I'd edit out all the fuss. And just, you know, but we're live. Magic Union. And Magic Union, and that's the Quince. We did the Quince. We did the Chamomile. Okay, we need at least 3 more teas that we haven't done yet. Jasmine Dream, Quince, Grand fruit. You know what I haven't seen is rosehip tea. Rosehip tea is really good for you guys. It's loaded with vitamin C. Okay, what else do we have here? English edition. Classic breakfast. Did I do classic breakfast? Yes, I did. Okay, so we don't need these. Summer bouquet herbal. So some of these are green, some of these are black, and some of these are herbal. So we're never going to know which one is which. Blueberry Nights. All right. So here is our 24 teas for December. Now we've just got to figure out the 6 that are not a part of this. Right? Kenyan Sunrise, Blueberry, Rich Chamomile, Black, Earl Grey. I'm not going to do Earl Grey. I'm just going to add, when we're done, now what I'm going to do is I'm just going to tuck. That's Earl Grey. I'm just going to tuck some of the ones that I think sound the best for me. And I'm just going to tuck. These are the 24. So what I'm going to do now, and here is our holiday Advent tea calendar. Yay! So Life with the Wolfies starting on December 1st. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Give me a second. Because that box doesn't... That box doesn't exactly... It falls apart. So I have a Kleenex box. This isn't going to work. Kleenex box isn't going to work. Just give me a second, folks, to get myself a baggie so I can put the rest of these teas away. I already know I'm an herbal berry tea kind of person. All right, I'll be right back. You know that box of tea, Howie? You know, the 30 varieties? It wasn't 30 tea bags. There was 4 of each, 120. I think now, oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Hang on, folks. Oh. Bring you back down here where you're not getting overheated with my... I bent this too far. Yeah, I'm not very professional, folks, I know. So, so now what I'm going to do, Howie's still feeling, we're both still feeling cruddy, but we're well on the mend. So what I'm going to do is, because I have so many of these tea bags, I'm going to be putting them in Christmas cards this year. Not just the greeting card exchange, right? Not the greeting card exchange, not just the greeting card, my 5 people in the greeting card exchange, but I'm going to send anyone in my family, because we're all tea drinkers. So I'm going to send my family a cup of tea in their Christmas cards. Thank you, Fiona B. Like, holy smokes. Look at that. So, No, I'm not going to put them in my family's Christmas cards. I'm going to put them in their little goodie boxes with their cookies and their jams. These are going to be the teas I put in. Oh, what a great idea. Thank you for that. So, here we are. We're done. It's really something I bought. It is really something. I bought 4 boxes a couple of months ago because I don't want to run out. You bought 4 boxes of what, Lacey Black? I'm just now getting... Let me say hi to everybody. Let me just say hi now. Alice, Critter Lover, EJ, Fiona B, Jenny Bruno, KB Canner. That's a new name, isn't it? Hi, Lacey Black, Linda Bop, Monique Yap. Robin's Nest, Sherry Leach, Steven, Ninja, Tina LaBelle, Tina Elliott, Yoshi. All right, let me go back here and pop my chat back out. Where'd my live chat go? There it is. So this is kind of what this was what this live stream was all about. What is the brand name of the tea? It is Greenfield. Greenfield Collection Premium Tea. 30 varieties. Greenfield. So, are we all ready for the greeting card exchange? I'm going to be a few more days, probably getting better. What idea? How do you make your orange tea? Like a cup of tea. Like this. I drop an orange, you mean orange pico? Orange pico and black tea, I drink exactly the same. I throw the tea bag in a cup and I pour boiling water over it. I pour the tea bag put the tea bag in a cup and I pour boiling water over it. When it's steeped to the consistency I like, I add milk and away I go. Oh, yes, Stephen, I've been sick for a week. Somebody at the shower, infected me and Howard and Arthur, was carrying COVID. And my son did 3 days of testing when he got sick. And on the 3rd day, it came back positive. Oh, God, don't worry about it. See, the way I look at it is I got this last year, and I just told everybody I had the flu. Like, I told everybody last year, well, I kept working. I had the chest congestion last year, and I was on Mucinex for 10 days. And I just kept working. Just told everybody I had the flu, right? Because I would not be tested. I'm not going to go in for these tests because 9 times out of 10, they're how many times you got to test before you get the result you like? If you have to test 3 or 4 times to get a positive, then how accurate is the friggin' tests, right? So I'm just going to say this. All right. 4 people are sick. 2 of them are jabbed. 2 of them are not. And we're all the same. Sick the same. Just saying. So, but the thing is this year, I'm on my feet much faster with less, I had 3 days of absolute horrid fever and chills. I was in bed Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday, and part of Thursday, right? But the truth is I honestly think because I had it last year that it's easier to fight off this year because I had it. Right? So this is something we're all just going to have. No, she's not Sherry Leach. She is not sick. And that's wonderful. That's one of the wonderful things about being, and I'm grateful, but that's one of the wonderful things about being pregnant. There's a beautiful catch system in the body of a pregnant woman. Once you become pregnant, the farther along in your pregnancy, your immune system goes on high alert and it puts on armor because you're pregnant. Pregnancy sometimes is its own immunity, right? Exactly, critter lover. Exactly. Yeah, well, I got it November last year. So the reality for me is so far, like, I've had family members almost die from this, right? Vaccinated. And I won't call it a vaccination anymore because it's not. It doesn't prevent anything. And I don't care that they change the definition. So my point is I got sick. Howie got sick last year. This year, hey dear, we're bouncing back a lot faster this year. Yep. We're bouncing back a lot faster this year. And yeah, it's a nuisance and a pain in the ass. But, treat it right. Fluids, Tylenol. If you have a cough or chest congestion, get an expectorant, a really good one. If it's really bad, use Mucinex. I am not a doctor, so please don't take this as medical advice. I'm saying what works for me. I won't even get that, Monique. I won't even get that. I'm, one of those people who got Bell's palsy with their last flu shot. Not my last flu shot, my first flu shot. I got Bell's palsy. And I didn't recognize it. I didn't know it was from the flu shot because it happened I woke up with it the next morning. And I didn't know, they don't tell you that you can get side effects from flu shots and shit. Right? So what's that, Aces? Second in 2 months? That's what one of my sisters did, and it worked great for her. Gale warnings, 50 to 60 mile per hour winds. Really, Stephen? Is all your garden beds and everything buttoned up? Oh, and the weather here has been beautiful. It's don't get me started on climate change, please. Okay? Yes, we all have to be more responsible for pollution. But it's not something that the government should be forcing down people's throats. I look outside my window and my environment seems to be quite fine. I don't drive my truck unless I absolutely have to, right? I recycle, I compost, I do all the do things. Taxing people isn't the way to, this climate crisis everybody's talking about is just a bunch of horse shit. And it's the government finding another way of controlling the people. And there I've said my piece. Okay. Yes, we need to rein in pollution. Yes, we need to stop sending our garbage to third world countries to dispose of in barges on the ocean. Because 75% of what you recycle ends up in the landfill. So think twice before you buy something with all that packaging. Like that box now can be burnt. Plain and simple. So I'm just saying, it's, and everyone goes, oh, it's 73 degrees in November and 60 degrees in November in Canada. And they say the world's not, that climate change isn't an issue. I'm going to tell you something. There were shirt sleeve Christmases when I was a kid. And I'm 58 years old. This thing ain't going to, if this is a green Christmas, it ain't going to be my first. It's just the way shit goes, right? I'm not saying don't be personally responsible for your square corner of the earth. Absolutely. Pay attention to how much you drive. Pay attention to, packaging when you shop. Pay attention. Buy less. Plant more. Compost more. But allowing the government to dictate how farmers produce and stuff like that, that's just a complete control grab. It is. And they're just It's all coming down around their ears because everybody's looking and going, this isn't anything about what they. If the government says this is a crisis we have to deal with, I don't believe them, because the government speaks with a forked tongue. It's common sense. Yeah, absolutely. It was the end of October, the beginning of November, so this is nothing new. Exactly. It's an Indian summer. Trust me, my niece is in Salmon Arm, BC, and she got several inches of snow this weekend, right? It is what it is. And if you don't think that there is weather control systems out there, think again. If you can think of it, it exists. Trust me. Common sense ain't so common anymore. Exactly. From preterm labor. It's a money funnel. A beautiful word, Mindy. Money funnel. A funny money funnel. Say that 3 times real quick. Well, I remember when last time we went to Arizona for Christmas, I went on Boxing Day to Big Lots in Peoria. And it was snowing. It wasn't snowing, it was just flurries, what we would call flurries, which is you look outside and you can see 10 or 15 snowflakes going by. And you know me, I am who I am. I don't change who I am for anybody anymore. So I walked into Big Lots and went, okay, you cannot blame that snow on the Canadian that came to visit. Just saying. And everyone went, what? And there were people taking their children to the windows to show them the flakes of snow. Wow, snow. Right? Happens all over the place. Yeah, in Flagstaff, but this was in Peoria, in the down, just outside of Phoenix. Simple Christmas instead of going into debt. No, I'm not doing any of that crap this year. I'm not going into debt. I'm trying to put money aside so that when the baby comes, and I need to get better so that when the baby comes, I can be present, right? When they think weather is in climate, do you know what? I was just talking to my cousin. Weather is climate change. I know. This weather has not changed. Weather has not changed in my entire life. We've had green Christmases. We've had snow in April. We've had snow in May, right? Go back and read Almanzo Wilder's Farmer Boy, or Laura Ingalls Wilder Farmer Boy. Yes, a lot of that was fictionalized for children, but the stories that she got from them came from fact. And they had they had a freeze. If you remember in the book Farmer Boy, they had a freeze on the 3rd of July. They got up in the middle of the night and had to pour water on the corn because it was frozen on July 3rd in New York. This isn't new. It's been going on for everybody. And it is going to be simple holidays here this year. It is going to. And people, whether I'm here or not, I'm still putting up a Christmas tree. I actually found one on the side of the road in a ditch that I just think would be it's not on anyone's property. I think I'm just going to go get it. And because it'll fit in my window perfectly. But the next couple of weeks, this is what I'm warning you about, okay? The next couple of weeks, I'm going to be getting better. I'm going to be cleaning and organizing, and it's going to take me a long time because I am weaker than normal, okay? To visit my new grandbaby girl. Oh, Tina, how wonderful. So, I mean, yes, okay, I'm going to say this. There is climate change. It's been going on for hundreds of thousands of years, okay? There's been ice ages come and gone. Polar ice caps have frozen over. And now they're melting. This is a circle of climate change that happens over thousands of years. It is climate change. Have we escalated it with pollution? Probably in some places. Look at India. Look at the pollution and the smog in the air. That's where we need to take responsibility, not by upping gas prices so people don't drive, not by fining companies. You can't fine a company for polluting. All they're going to do is pay the fine and keep polluting. There has to be a better way to handle pollution. But climate change is something that's been going on for hundreds of thousands of years. And we can't blame the weather on climate change. The weather is what it is, and it is being manipulated in some cases. I've got to go to the store because they have turkeys on sale for $1.07 a pound. Where's that, Lacey? So I'm going to get a couple. I've got 6 people going to be at my house for Thanksgiving. Okay, so you're in the States then. About 25 years ago, my parents traced the family roots through the USA and traveled the route as they did research. Then they came home and well, see, that's the thing. That's the thing, you know. People are so eager to, people want to find something to blame for the world's troubles. And the government just gives us things to blame. There's no blame. It is what it is. And in this moment, in this day, is the day we deal with. There is no other moment than what we have right here, right now. Right? Walmart has them on 98 cents. Breasts too. Well, I don't shop at Walmart. All these, I'm in Canada. I haven't seen a turkey under $1.80 a pound. And you know what? I'm not getting a turkey this year. I have jars of turkey. If I want to make a turkey dinner, I have jars of turkey in the pantry. What I am getting next month is a side of beef. So you're going to be seeing a lot of cooking videos on making that side of beef last me as long as I have to. Made a family album, 8 of them. The very first part of the album was an old typewriter font, the exact same episode Laura Ingle and her family experienced with the huge swarm of grasshoppers. Wow. I know how we feel about Wally World, but I picked up 2 23-pound turkeys for 98 cents. Good for you. If you can do it, great. If you can do it, great. Right? I just have seen no reason to go any farther with, you know, I went to Walmart. I bought my shoes at Walmart in Hull because they had a cashier open. Right? And then it took 20 minutes to cash those shoes out because they had to send somebody back and they didn't have a tag on them. And it was the only pair in my size. And when they brought them back, they gave me 2 different sizes of shoes. And now I had to exchange them in Peterborough, Ontario. But the truth is, well, I can't make it last 10 years. Probably could, Linda. But I'm going to be getting my cut sheet soon, and I'm going to get my hamburger in 1-pound packages. I don't think I can get them in half-pound packages. I'm going to ask. But the truth is I will probably be canning up a lot of hamburger and stuff. I'll be canning up, like we're going to eat fresh, frozen, for 6 months, and then things are going to start getting canned to make them last longer in the pantry. Untraditional Thanksgiving this year, of course, will all have sides, but we're going to use what we have in the freezer. That's what we did. Be a ham, be a chicken, be a beef. Well, we've already had our Thanksgiving, and I showed you the turkey pantry pull meal, and that was that video got a lot of views. And so this year it's going to be roast beef. I don't even know if I'm going to be here for Christmas this year. I may be sitting in a waiting room in Peterborough. I may be holding my grandbaby, or I may be visiting my still very pregnant daughter-in-law and my son. Either way, Christmas, whether she's had the baby or not, they're not going to travel this year. So we're going to go to them. And I found a house sitter. So I'm really happy about that. Listen, dispense my chickens over 350 pounds of meat. Just saying. Well, we're going to raise some chickens next year. We're going to raise a few chickens and turkeys next year. I think I'm going to get Howie to close. I don't know. I'm going to get him to tear down that backside of the barn, and we'll figure something out. Whether it's just a chicken tractor or something easily done, but I'm not buying any. I'm going to do my best to raise at least 7 or 8 chickens and a couple of turkeys next year. Due date, December 17th. I thought it was the 19th. It's the 17th. We bought one off a 4-H for $50 for 19 pounds. We just supplied. That's a good idea. Decided to support local for increased price. Hope it tastes good. I hope so too. Well, I have egg powder. We get fresh eggs, store eggs or fresh eggs whenever we can. But I'm keeping the egg powder in jars in the fridge in the pantry, because that's what I'm going to be using when I'm going to be doing cookies in a jar. I'm going to be doing homemade pancake mix, all kinds of cool things, right? So I'm going to save fresh eggs for eating. Like, you know what I mean? Most of my Thanksgiving is canned and waiting for the big day. I bought a large bag of dried cranberries from Costco, and I'm making chocolate tofu pie. It is absolutely delicious. Somebody made chocolate pudding with avocados once. December 16th. Oh, no, I want the baby. That's wonderful, Robin, but I want the baby to go past the 19th. I want a Capricorn grandson so that, Anyway, guys, I've been on here almost an hour. This is what's going on. Keep an eye on your email. If you are a greeting card exchange participant, keep an eye on your email. I'm going to start working on this right now as soon as I get off of here. All right. I love you guys. Take care. God bless. And I think tomorrow's live stream is going to be on our Half Acre Homestead, only because we've done a live here today and our Half Acre Homestead is, suffering because I'm not putting out videos. But I have baby onesies. I've got a video coming out for Life with the Wolfies on baby onesies, and I'm about to go iron them and take pictures of them all for everybody. And then I'm going to do a video on all the craft stuff that I've inherited again from my Aunt Jane that came from my cousin Marilyn. And so there are some things coming, but I am taking it easy. I do not want this to drag on any longer than it has to, because I have a grandchild coming in like 7 weeks and I cannot afford to be sick. All right. I love you guys. Take care. God bless. And we'll see you tomorrow on our Half Acre Homestead Live. All right. Mwah! Watch your email.